what does what does it mean to 6 or to 7? Um, all I know is that you do this, man. We're just here. I don't know that there was ever any meaning, which is weird. Maybe there was some meaning and it got lost in translation somewhere along the way. No, DJ, no appetite and should eat some poop. Yes, you should. You should eat something. A man who thinks too much has nothing to think about except thoughts. Hold on, run that by me again? What's that? Also, nice, Lazy Turtle. Got your driver's license today. Do you need it to get around where at your new place? Or I assume it's a new place because it's a new university you're at? Sorry, I'm trying to move my mic a little bit. There we go. All right, animator. Chill, chill, chill. It's not that funny.
What's up, Doc?
All right, let's get some music running. I could probably turn up just a wee bit. There we go. Okay. I don't like that Moobot is now sneaking through my chat. I don't like that at all. I don't want it popping up. What Moobot do? It's just more that I don't want it to go bleep bloop every time someone song requests something. You know what I mean? And it used to do that. So give me just a moment to see if I can find why that is happening. He's back. Oh, you know what? I have it on no beep for bots and hide bots. Maybe Moobot is no longer considered a bot. I probably need to update my new version of Stream Ninja. I'm streaming, just not on Twitch. Oh, do you only stream on like YouTube? Kick? Rock, emo, punk, and rap? Sorry. Oh, just like, ending with those? I see what you mean. Yeah, that's a good one. Rock, emo, rap, and punk. There we go. Moobot is considered a human like Ted from Ted. I'm pretty sure Ted is not human. uh, New uni, yeah. Still living with parents because shit expensive, but yeah, needed to get a class. Valid. That was meant to be a reply to Animator. Yeah, I was asking because I didn't know either. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, okay. I didn't realize, my bad. The Pokemon one has to be bait. Does it? Probably. Because Brock was just taken off the list. Pewter. Pewter? Ash, Slate. These are all like variants of like gray, aren't they? Misty. That's probably the fourth one. I don't think it's any of the others. Maybe could be Dove. I don't know why Dove is weird, but there we go. Shades I didn't realize Dove was considered a shade of gray. Overcome and choked up. Yeah, I like those. I'm gonna go Livewire, Pikachu, Lightning, and Electric Eel first because they're shocking. And we'll do this one last. You swear we've had this one? Maybe a couple of the words are the same, but not all four. It's La P. Sorry? I wonder where Pa is. I think he was here yesterday. Or maybe it was the day before. He was here one of those 2 days. Uh it's a dude. It's a dude. How's it going, Chris? What's good? Yo, just speaking of which, about 30 minutes ago, I was looking at the Archipelago software, and I saw a few games in there that were kind of interesting. I saw the OG Jack and Daxter. I saw you gonna play Isaac tomorrow. So I've written. So I've written. Play might be a strong term for it, but uh male US group, just an old male US group. I don't know, Backstreet Boys. Hello, Rex. How's it going? All right, so we're between 2002 and 2013. Backstreet Boys are more popular than I remember. The Jacksons were not in 2001. No, I think I'm good on joining a band. I'm not very good at any instruments or singing. Nice. That's cool, Rex. She's a sprinter, right? So I guess that tracks. Why are you communicating with Moobot like it's gonna reply to you, animator? If it's not the song you wanted, do exclamation point wrong song, but unfortunately we're already here. Audio Slave? Yeah, that's probably a solid guess. I know, I've seen you play it a few times there, Chris. Alright, it's not Audio Slave. Grubhub ass song? Well, now it's gotta be here because you requested it. Now I gotta talk to someone that exists in the gacha space about this. Did you see the new MiHoYo game they announced? Which one? Didn't they announce like two around the same time? They announced one that's got a very, very different art style, and then they announced the sort of Pokemon type one as well. Those are the two that I know of from them. I want to watch you play it. Hell yeah. Well, tomorrow it is. Same time as always, you know. The one that has eerily similar art direction to Elden Ring. I don't know if I recognize that one. Yeah, we're like 2008, but like not too popular. Yeah, that song sucked. I still gotta learn how to set up Archipelago, but yeah, it sounds fun. Yeah, it definitely does. And it's something that you don't all have to like sit down and play at the exact same time, right? Although it is cool to do that. Zach Brown. Sure. Apparently so. I didn't realize Zach Brown Band had 8 fucking members. How's it going, Jaeger? What is this? What? The song or the game? We're doing some doles at the start of stream. As for the song, some bullshit someone put in the song request queue. Probably Flower, if I had to guess. Multiplayer Archipelago is so fun, but you can have single player randomizer. Oh, interesting. Sorry, I'm just blasting you, Flower. By the way, I do reserve the right to skip songs, and if you continue to try to play them, I will time you out for it. I've had to do it before, so just use it responsibly. Don't play just nothing but bullshit, if you could please. Exclamation point song request, or exclamation point SR, and then a space, and then the name of the song or a YouTube link. Yes, Archipelago is cool. I'm interested. The blank blank, also known as the blank blank or blank blank or blank, is the blank blank of the blank blank in blank. Hmm. I'd prefer you didn't, Flower, but I suppose I can't stop you from trying. I just reserve the right to skip it. I'm trying to be careful with my words so I don't get killed by MiHoYo stands. I don't know how many MiHoYo stands there are in this chat. Song successfully requested. City. It's not a city. That's true. You don't know that. I could be a sleeper agent. You played HSR ever? Yeah, I played it for like 2 years. I don't anymore, but I used to play it. I've tried all the Hoyoverse games at one point or another. Outside of I guess I never played the one before Honkai Impact. What was that called? Forget what that one was called. Honkai Gakuen. That's what it was. Um but I played probably the one that I played the longest was Star Rail, but the one I played first was Impact Third. Impact was probably like looking back, I probably enjoyed Honkai Impact the most. I played Genshin for like a month and then passed. That one was never really my thing. Um Anyways, I should probably go. Got 3 projects due tomorrow and I've started 2 of them. All right, well, good luck. Fuck. Yes, you should probably go. I think you should leave. There are also, man, okay, I need to like focus up on this a little bit too. What about HSR though, Rex? The blank blank is the blank and blank blank of the blank. Did you play during Amphorius? I stopped about halfway through Amphorius, I think. Yeah. Penacony was peak. Amphorius, I mean, clearly I stopped playing during Amphorius, although I don't think the issue was necessarily the story with Amphorius. I was more concerned with the power creep. I remember the Amphorius arc being a little bit controversial, but when is it not? With any gacha game ever, you invite an awful lot of tourists by being free to play. Um, I think it was a fine enough story. I enjoyed the setting at the very least. Sam, have to go study for my motorcycle exam. Ooh, let me know if you pass. And get Burger King. Chat is distracting, plus my brain is medicated. Sinus and flu meds make me hazy. No worries. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being distracted by chat, right? We're here to hang out. No, I won't tell you? Okay. You're just gonna show up at my house with a motorcycle one day, be like, get on. Michelle, let's bounce. I will be distracted. Because some guy on Twitter is claiming that Hoyo has been responsible for some of the highest quality games and stories this decade. Surely he means within the gacha space only, right? Because he can't mean in general. Only a someone who's obviously rage baiting would suggest otherwise there. Like that's the point where it's just like it's very obvious rage bait. No, that's obvious rage bait. That's obvious rage bait. I'm sorry. That's rage bait. I've been around the internet for a while. It's rage bait. Blah blah blah. Cat playing guitar. Distracting. Yes, you got the dodgeball reference. Good. How is he gonna sell the account in the future if he doesn't rage bait a bit? This is very quiet. Hold on, let me turn this up a little bit. Okay, that's a little better. Damn, that's still real quiet, actually. Holy. Maybe it's for the best that it was quiet. Is the blank blank of the blank blanket blank. Sorry, people can just throw out guesses, by the way. Especially when I'm getting distracted by chat like this. Feel free to throw out guesses. We're just trying to guess the title of the article. Wikipedia article. China. China. Okay, now the music needs to go back down. China. There's no China. There are around some thousand species. There are some thousand species of blank that have a blank blank. That have a blank. This is an aspect of an animal. This is something that an animal has. That have a... I'm thinking like webbed feet. I'm thinking like a specific organ. Spinal column. I guess? That's just like the first six letter word you could think of. That's kind of sus. But good get. First guess, spinal column. Also known as the vertebral column, spine, or backbone. Easy get. Easy get indeed. All right, now we're on Gamedel. This is stuff people know, probably, right? We are on... Okay, that guy's wearing some leather-ass shit and some, like, jeans. This is cover art for a video game. This should be obvious. It's not obvious to me, but I think to someone who's played this game, someone probably knows it. Someone probably knows this. It feels very, like, fighting game. It feels very... maybe a racing game. It feels very 80s or 90s. Like it genuinely just feels like a Street Fighter game or something. Okay, not Street Fighter. What the fuck is this guy wearing? Alright. That guy is jacked out of his mind. And then there's some guy wearing a blue jacket and gloves over here. Final Fight 3. Sure. Not Final Fight. Okay, this guy's got... What in the hell even is that? What is that? What is he holding? Is that a guitar? I can't tell. It doesn't exactly look like a guitar. It's got like a tiny ass handle. But he feels very mascotty. It's probably like it looks kind of like it could be a dog. Dual Dragons or Streets of Rage? Dual Dragons isn't on here, so I'm gonna go Streets of Rage. Not Streets of Rage. Oh, this is like a pig. Oh, is this that weird like side-scrolling fighting game? I don't know. Blinks or something. Blinks 2 the Time Sweeper, Blinks the Time Sweeper. No, it is a Blinks game. I mean, I guess that makes it the other one, eh? Yeah, okay, it was a cat, not a dog. Yeah, this was huh. Watched a video on it. Ah, well, as long as you're not watching Brain Rot on YouTube, it's useful, right? I win. Chris got it, obviously. Yeah, I haven't heard of it either. You learn things, though, as long as you're not watching Brain Rot. Okay, what is going on here? This is very dark. I can't tell what I'm looking at exactly. For some reason, I'm getting like... Why am I getting Final Fantasy 13 out of this? Is this a Resident Evil? It could be a Resi game. Yeah. It is Resident Evil, but not 5. We're feeling very sci-fi here, so is this 6? Or maybe one of the old ones remade? I played a ton of 4. Okay. Um, it's not Village. I know that. Maybe it's Biohazard? No, it's not Biohazard. I don't know which one this is though, because I didn't play Resident Evil. There we go. It was 6. Cool. It felt like it was gonna be one of the newer ones. A little too high graphical quality, right? It's like a Jack and Dexter type game. Word. Oh, hey. Uh, why was the first thing that came into my head Naruto? I don't know why. Just feels like some shit a Naruto character would wear. Yeah. They have a lot of pouches and shit on them. You streamed this one? Did I? You streamed this one, what's his name? I streamed this one. I'm a little too zoomed in to be able to tell, but games have I streamed that... What was the game about? Well, wait. When did... Was this like a one-off thing that I streamed? Blue? Blue? We're not talking about, like, Dave the Diver, are we? Blueprints? Who the fuck was in Blueprints? Who the fuck was in Blueprints that looked like this? Aren't you this dude? Am I just... This is Simon? That's his name, right? Maybe? I can't get that vibe out of this. But maybe. Huh. Oh, it's a fucking side profile of him? Look, okay, I guess. Yeah, I don't know how you could have possibly gotten that from the side of his backpack. We never even see this. We see this like twice the entire game. I don't know about that. Chroma Paintbots boss fight. Paintbots. I mean, I just immediately think Splatoon, but are there other paint games? Mario Paint? Sure. Nope. Ink hazards, timed missions, water cleansing. It's not a Mario game. Still going Splatoon. Building painting, color restoration, and graffiti patterns. Epic Mickey. I do remember something about Epic Mickey. No, not Epic Mickey. Paint powered hero. Rolling platformer. Anti-Gray Rebellion. See, as soon as we get to like the keywords and guess, they'll just throw in the weirdest fucking indie games as well. So expand our horizons here. This could be any fuck ass game on Steam. We're painting buildings. We're powered by paint. We're a robot of some kind. There's chroma, whatever that's about. And we like scroll that way. It's a rolling platform where it's just kind of going that way as we go. Gris? Gris. Gris. The fruit of Grisaia makes this list? That's crazy work. One of these days this is going to be the fruit of Grisaia. I'm gonna be the only motherfucker here who knows what that game even is. Landmark transformations, non-humanoid protagonist, split screen multiplayer. Split screen multiplayer. I have no clue what that even is. Exactly. And we got to keep it that way so that I can get it right when it is that one day. All right. Let's just skip one. Let's just skip one. I don't know what this is. Open city levels. Wii motion controls. This is a Wii game. It's a Wii game. Now all of a sudden I feel like I might be able to conjure up this answer, but I don't. It's not really coming to me immediately. This isn't a game I owned, I know that, but it's probably a game I saw while searching for games that I may or may not want to purchase. Way back when. What if I just type in paint? It's probably not Paint the Town Red or Atelier Lighty or Painkiller. Robo. 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 Robotron. Gato Robato. Robo Recall. Diblob? Oh, Diblob. It probably is Diblob. It is Diblob. I remember Diblob. Now that you say that name, that conjured up the memory. I remember seeing commercials for that one, I think. And we're gonna follow it up with Diblob 2 over here. Haven't seen that game in my life. Yeah, it was definitely a little bit niche still, but I remember seeing Damn, that came out on a lot of them. I remember seeing the commercials for that. All right, 2016, after 2016, 2017 or later, not third person, got nothing to do with platforming or puzzling or adventuring or indieing. It's got some multiplayer stuff going on, but we're not sure what. I don't know. Uh, Call of Duty, which one? Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2 new? Yeah, sure. Okay. 2017 to 2021. It's got first person, but not third person. It's got first person, but not third person. We don't know if there's something else as well, but it's not third person. That's going to take out all the other Call of Duties. We're not in the right franchise. It is a shooter of some kind, and there's probably some action. But there's also some other stuff. It's a shooter game. That's what we've got right now. It's not indie as well. We know it's not indie. When was Rainbow Six Siege? I want to say that was around when I was in high school, which would put it before 2017, but I don't actually know that for sure. It might have been 2017. This is 2017 to 2021. But if it is 2017, it would be possible. Although, does that have any third person? I don't think so. Tarkov again? Sure, let's go Tarkov again. Alright, well, it definitely came out on PC, but unfortunately not 2017. It is a multiplayer and only multiplayer game. It cannot be an MMO, it cannot be a battle royale, and it has to be something that is only multiplayer. Is it Siege X? Siege. I don't see Siege X on here. I don't know if them rebranding but still having the same game counts as a new game, really. Forky Knifey? Nope, that's a battle royale, which is included in the game modes. Valorant. Yeah, could be Valorant, I suppose. It is Valorant. It is indeed Valorant. Good get. Valorant is definitely a game. It's definitely a game where people shoot each other, for sure. It's a pretty popular game, too. One might even say. Why do I have the Balatrodal up? I'm not playing Balatro today. Go away. Alright. Speaking of playing games, let's go zoop, over here. And let me get my Slay the Spire 2 up and running. We get to listen to music the whole stream today. Also, did anyone else notice that the loading music was rather loud today? Or has it always been that loud? Like the intro music. Was it loud? I'm trying to decide if my vertical scene is trying to duplicate my audio or something. It's not here. I can tell it's not here. But it might be trying to dupe my audio on the intro screen, because I just cloned the whole intro screen, even though I turned off the audio in the options might have anyways. All right, let us switch over to gameplay. And Slay the Spire 2. And Slay the Spire 2. And there we go. Yeah, Slay Queen. What have you been up to recently, Chris? I know I see you streaming like super late at night, so I can't really like stop by because I'm usually like either busy or asleep. at that time of night. Who do we play? Random? Just go random? Fuck it, we ball? I just happen to be a chud. Okay, but surely you're being a chud while playing a game or something. You know what? Fuck my max HP. That's for losers. Comet and Child of the Stars. Okay. Comet's fun. Gotta kind of get a little lucky to get it off, but if I do, I pop the fuck off. That's a lot of combats. Okay. Let's look for a safe path through this cluster. Maybe take an early... Nah, don't need an early shop. Go double question marks. We'll consider the shop if one of the question marks gives us money. And then we go here. We go double elite with a couple campfires, and we can pick from there. I didn't even play anything last stream. You just talked. Also, I've been playing more Arknights. Not a bad game, but you absolutely see it be the old gacha variety. Oh, what do you mean by that? Like the gacha system itself? There just isn't a retry button in Arknights, which is so funny. If you want to try the stage again, you gotta abort, confirm, load out again, and reload the stage. Yeah, this is, I actually stopped playing Arknights way back when because I just kind of got tired of that particular daily grind. There was no, like, easy skip thing going on. There was no, like, click to complete dailies thing. It just kind of got tedious. But the game itself is, like, really nice. It's very fun. Yeah, there's no, like, sweeping. I was doing daily games and trivia. Oh, well, that's something. Yeah, you can auto... Yeah. I played it for years, so I know what you're talking about. It was the one... I think it was, like, the second gacha I ever played. Oh. Hey. Watch me save scum really quick, because I got distracted. This is your guys' fault. You guys did this to me. How could you? There we go. That's what I meant to do. It is my fault, indeed. My first gacha was Honkai Impact 3rd, and I couldn't tell you my second one. So, if we go way back, my first gacha was actually also Honkai Impact 3rd. After Honkai Impact 3rd, which I only played for like a month or two, but this was way back when it was like super new. It was like I think one of the first, I think it was the first Rita battlesuit was when I played. I dropped that after a pretty short while. I played Azure Lane for like a year. This was back when it was only mildly ridiculous. If you know it, if you know, you know. It used to not be that bad. Like it was a fan servicey game, but that was it. Now it's ugh. And then I dropped that, and then I played Arknights for probably another year. So, oh, you know what? Actually, my first gacha wasn't Honkai Impact. It was an old ass, like really bad gacha called Valkyrie Crusade. It was like super scummy. It was one of those predatory gachas. Didn't play that for very long. But then after Arknights, I played... What was after Arknights? I think it was Genshin for a little bit. And then I didn't play anything. And then I picked up Honkai Star Rail for a while. And since then, I've played Honkai Impact 3rd again. I picked it back up for like a year, right near the end of Part 1. I've played Girls Frontline 2 for like 6 months to a year. It was a lot like it's like XCOM gameplay. It's pretty fun, but a little simplistic. And then Enfield. Which honestly, Enfield to this day might still be my favorite. Like I've played other gachas for a good while. Like I liked Honkai Impact a lot when I played it, and I liked early Star Rail a lot. But I think in terms of the game that I've enjoyed the most, maybe it's biased because I'm currently playing it, but I think uh it's probably Arknight's Enfield. Oh yeah, and of course I play Uma. I got back into gacha games with Uma after a long time of just not playing any. Mm-hmm. I think that's the correct play there. Haunts. Haunts indeed. Haunts good game. What's an A10 run? Ascension 10. It's the hardest difficulty in Slay the Spire 2. Be back later. Need dinner. Sounds good. Eat. I'll take a Stardust, I think. Well, I mean, there's something to be said for like a Celestial Knight or a Begone as well, actually. Stardust is nice, but I do have to draw it in the right order, and I guess I'm not exactly rocking a massive star surplus right now. Maybe a Begone is just a good way to keep my deck thin going forward. Almost done walking with your cane. Huge! Let's transform you. Catch him with the minion strike. And, you know, honestly, double defend me here. And I'm going to believe in the heart of the cards that I'm going to draw my Comet next turn alongside my Venerate. I did draw my Comet, but not alongside my Venerate. Okay, we go here, here, here. Take my 4, because I don't have a choice. You can catch that. I'll take my Venerate here. We'll go there. And then, I mean, like, there's... Are you soup and salad, or are they different personalities? I'm not like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, if that's what you're asking. It's all me, baby. I am both the soup and the salad. Okay, I guess I'm playing all my fucking defends. I guess it only makes me take 1 damage. Soup and salad is a pretty good combo, you're not wrong. Yeah, I would like Child of the Stars. And... you gotta go. I'd love to get the extra stars, but I'm not trying to take 1 trillion damage right now. Venerate Falling Star Strike is not lethal. But with Begone it is. I'll take my 5 to stop him from summoning. Though apparently he's still getting a summon off. Avocado. Oh, you know, I've got an avocado tree now. I mean, like, I don't. My mother has an avocado tree out there on the property line. But I find it kind of funny. The guy from Rock Climbing Place was like, it's hard to know who is who, and struggled to give us back our driver's license. Oh, yeah. Which was, pretty crazy. I don't think we've ever gotten that. I'm pretty likely to draw Comet next turn. But I also don't really have a way to block. Make a Begone Hidden Cache. Okay, we gotta go Falling Star back here. I'll hit him with the Minion Strike. Of course we draw into the Comet. 7? I mean, I can deal with 7. I'm not taking any more damage against you little shits. Be gone from my sight. Particle Wall. I love me a Particle Wall, man. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I'm pretty sure we don't look alike, actually. Upgraded uncommon attack. Sure. What you got? Kingly Punch, Radiate! Radiate! Oh! Sure, hit me with another question. Of course, it's a fight. In what world would it ever not be a fight? Well, I can't really even do damage to you, to be honest. I just gotta block and hit you for 3. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Alright, hit me with these, and then you can catch that 3. Child of the Stars is pretty cool. Can't really do anything for me, but cool. I blocked for 5. Hooray, we get to Comet! And I'll go ahead and orbit, Begone a Strike for another 9. Cool. Hidden Cache. Radiate for 4. Strike. And we block some more. Weak. Of course you live. I should have just commented there. At least he doesn't work for TSA or something like that. Yeah. I don't want to get that guy as my TSA guy. Okay, this is buffed alignment. Stars gave energy now, like 1-to-1. Do we actually beat an elite? I mean, we better, because, like, I gotta fight one eventually. Venerate. Man, I'm gonna radiate. It's just 23 damage. In fact, I'm playing my whole hand. It's a matter of whether or not I also want to play this, which I think I just want to play once. I do not like where I'm drawing orbit in my rotation. But once again, I don't think I have a whole lot of choice over the matter. Yeah, just give me the orbit. In fact, you know what? No, this is a good time for an energy pot as well. This allows me to stack up the orbit on top of that. So I could Child of the Stars. There's no reason for me to alignment, but I can Falling Star. I still don't understand how to slay. Play card, kill enemy. That's the long and short of it. Okay, I do live. That's good. We love that. Not a big fan of these bad draws on Comet. So I can stun him, but in doing so, I'm kind of fucking myself. Particle Wall gets me 13 plus 5, 18, and then we live with 1 HP. I think I prefer to live with 1 HP here. I don't think this is a good turn to hit him. Alright, well, I guess that'll do. I don't play the defend because that'll tick my orbit. Never liked deck builder games, but this does look kind of fun. It's definitely up there as one of my favorites. Alright, I think we get his ass. I think his ass is grass, and I am the lawnmower. Boom! Right choice was made. Every time you spend stars, gain a strength. Pretty cool. I need more stars, but man, do I like particle walls. I sure do like particle walls. Particle walls are pretty sick. Bonus as indeed. Ooh, Book of 5 Rings could be helpful. We're gonna take the normal fight for this one, although this is not the easiest normal fight, especially if I draw every defend in my deck on turn 1. It's gotta be the worst turn 1 I could possibly have imagined in my head. Child of the Stars needs to happen. You guys are almost certainly catching this. Now I can't do anything with Radiate. I almost want to keep it for next cycle, but there might not be a next cycle. You gotta go, brother. That's enough block. Yeah, GG. Bottom two cards are both my star generation. What are you gonna do? That's genuinely the worst card draw physically possible for this deck. How's it going, Rice Ball? It's literally like you cannot come up with a worse card draw than putting every single star generation card for this character on the bottom of the deck. Why do you come in here and say hi to everyone and then say, okay, I'm leaving? It's just like, oh, this isn't interesting enough for me, bye. Like... I don't think Fishing Rod's that good. But bye, though. Thanks for stopping by. Ultimate Strike's not bad. I'm playing Defect, but Ultimate Strike is... I just have to study right now? Yeah, no worries. If you're lurking, it's not really goodbye anyways, is it? I don't see any good shop angles here. Probably just gonna have to wait till Act 2 for the shop. I kind of don't mind just, like, going raw up the right. 2 elites, lots of question marks, couple of fights. Couple of campfires. Pretty good, all in all. Hold that. Hold these, and one of these. And, well, I can't quite kill you, so what's the point? Get out of here. Barrage, bulk up, cool-headed. Cool-headed me. Frost Orbs always have really good skilling with, who am I killing? Apparently you. Goodbye. Frost Orbs have really good skilling with focus. Lightning! Go here, and here, and here, and that's fine. I guess I probably could have just punched for lethal, but I would have taken the same amount of damage as what I blocked for, so... Or, wait, I guess I could have blocked once and then punched, and that would have saved me 2 HP. I never really go dark. Maybe I should try dark. A little bit of dark building. Synthesis is aight, but it's not that great. It's not that good. Clumsy for a random relic? Sure. Permafrost pretty good. Now I just need to find a power, which isn't that hard for this guy, so hopefully that'll be possible. Perfect. Love that draw, actually. Now hold that, and hold that, and hold that. That was every strike. That was genuinely every strike. Overclock. Sure. Free card draw. We like that. I don't like this fight. Is this just the first question mark is also... Oh yeah, the first... Well, one of the first question marks was also a fight. Okay. Long term? Let's go long term here. This guy's the guy who doesn't like to let you play skills. So... Draw me. Cool. I actually really hate him for that, generally. Alright, surely one of those will zap there. Nope. Okay. Take 8 free damage. Because we lost the 25-75. Yeah, this character absolutely hates this enemy. Because, like, half my damage is in skills. Which means that I can either block or defend, and I'm not allowed to do both. Double energy's fine. Can't take more damage, so I might as well take the quote-unquote curse, and I'm ready to die to these guys. I'm gonna drink the thorns. And I'm ready to block for 15 and move on. Let's go dual cast. I think I go here. Just to eliminate a guy and then block for what I can. Take a bunch of damage, of course. Double energy for an extra energy. Throw one of these up. They're only hitting for 13 this turn. Punch you and you'll kill yourself on me. And punch you and you'll, I mean, hurt yourself at least. Okay. I technically die here, right? I just die. There's just, like, nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. GG. Once again, just a shit early game, through and through. Can't even make it through halfway of Act 1 right now. It's just absolute dog water early games. Here's garbage. Thanks, I guess I'll lose. This is a character that I can remove cards on and be pretty happy, usually. Do a little bit of that. We're on the underdocks. Huh. Okay. There's not a lot of campfires. Like, genuinely feels like there's barely any at all. Unless I want to do nothing but fight for the entire act. Which I can't say I really do. As we've seen, it doesn't usually work very well. That's a fine path, I guess. Hits at least a couple of campfires. Do one of those two. Sure! Hold that. Go here, go there. We've got lots of HP to work through now. Should just have lethal. Latin or Scourge. I really like Scourge, man. It feels like a really fun card. It's just like solid power. We doom here. We defend because duh. Take a wee bit of damage. I'll take the 1 if it means killing this guy. Is this game endless? No, it has 3 acts. Has 3, count them, 3 acts. Sorry, I missed that previous message. Get fisted. Yeah, so you can see once we get up to this boss up here, that's Act 1. I'll take a negative pulse. I really like negative pulse, a little bit of AoE. 6 max HP. I would love to pay for a steady card, but I don't really think I have a card that's like, ooh, I need that to be steady. And I really like HP right now. Go here, here, here. Full block. We go here, 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 full block. We go here, 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 full block. We go here, 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 full block. We fist him. Full block. Die. Pull aggro's like 8. This is not great, but it's 8. It's like a block 11. It's not like that crazy. Wisp is, I'm not really sure the answer here, but it's like a fine enough pickup. Yeah, you again. Even worse than last time. Jesus. So like once I Scourge, I can't block, right? So I just gotta hit him at that point. So I can Bodyguard, Unleash on that guy, go here, take 2. This fight is just such a pain in the ass. This is the nerfed version, too. Can't use my Wisp or my Defend. I'm really just gonna need you to die there, brother. Thank you. At least I got out of it with some HP this time. Pull from below isn't really it yet. Whenever Asti hits an enemy this turn, summon 3. I only have 1 Asti hits the enemy card. Unleashing on guys? Yeah, and fisting them. Fisting and unleashing. That's what we do here. I don't really need to smith any of this. I mean, like, there's some good ones that I'd like to smith, but I'd also like to live, so... Ooh, Spiral on a Strike or Defend, or Heal to full. I don't have any upgraded Strikes or Defends. Just give me the full heal. It'll make me feel a lot better about the future. Alright, Negative Pulse is a no-brainer. It's probably just full block after that. Okay. Let's go, like... Let's go for a kill here, I think. Probably take a little bit of damage. Maybe I don't need to. It won't be a kill before they attack, is the key part. Definitely Bodyguard. And then I could either block for 3 or go for a kill. I guess at that point I'll go for a kill. Go for this guy. Oh, hey, actually, let's do a little bit of both. There you go. Now I'm only taking 5. And now they're stunned for this turn, which, of course, is the turn that I draw all of my defense, so I can't do anything at all. And now they're hitting for a trillion. Whatever is the worst possible option is what's gonna happen. Give me my potion. I'm not dealing with this shit right now. Get out of my sight. 13 times 2. Alright. Asti's hitting pretty hard, though. That's 19 plus 6 is not lethal, unfortunately. So that's blocking enough of it, I guess. Annoying, annoying, annoying! Death's Door is an easy take. That's really high value block for a Doom build, which is kind of what we're rocking here. Kasarigama might be relevant, might not. We'll see. Alright, what's our elite? I'm cool with this guy. Even though I'm not as cool with drawing full block turn 1. Death's Door is very good for Doom indeed. Look at that. Boom, full block this turn. Thankfully, I do kind of counter this guy. Dex pot me. Honestly, could be a gold. I think, maybe. Maybe. It's powerful enough when it gets the synergy to be a gold. Like, if they nerfed it a little bit, I wouldn't be that surprised. Grave Warden, lethal. Full block, die. Potion Belt, delicious. Another Grave Warden, eh? I'm a little bit defensive at that point. I have, like, 4 attacks in my deck. I have 4 attacks. That being said, Flatten isn't exactly the answer, and the other 2 aren't attacks. So I guess I'll take another one of these. We'll go here. Ooh, not a fan of you, sir. No, no, no. Because he gains strength if I don't full block, right? So that gives him strength, even though he hit Asti. No, Pipi. No, Pipe. You need some Scourge there, brother. Okay, we've got some good damage here. I don't think we have full block. Well, actually we do if we want it. I mean, I can't do anything else if I do full block. But, I mean, at least I'm full blocking. He's not doing anything either, right? He's not scaling if I'm doing that. And I'll keep doing it, because apparently he does turns where he's not attacking, so... Or a turn comes around where I can't block regardless. So I might as well swing, right? No damage taken. Let me get the soul first before I decide what I'm doing here. Go ahead and full block that. I would rather full block it there. Then I can hit him with one of these. Boom! Take that fight nice and slow. Get him out of my sight. Necro Mastery. Summon 5 whenever Asti loses HP. All enemies lose that much HP as well. It's a nice, like, hidden AoE. I don't like that it costs 2. I do not like that it costs 2. But it is a rare. And it is a decent enough rare. And I can smith it. Well, not it, but... smith one of these. Probably Scourge, because it becomes draw 2, right? Solid enough. And this fucko. Go ahead and give me the upgrade on these for now. We'll take the double defend and the unleash. Take 1 wisp, but I can't use it. Everything else is block. Oops, all blocks, which means no blocks this turn. See, this is a good turn for, like, not playing Necro Mastery, but I'm playing it. Hurt yourself. Scourge. Death's Door. Now we have a good Wisp turn. We unleash. And we're already full blocking, so I guess hold my strike, bro. We are definitely going for the full block there. Give me some souls, take a little damage. I'd like to do Scourge, but yeah, it would be the bottom card, wouldn't it? I've been around the block once or twice. I know how this works. Give me the Bodyguard for next turn. It's also more damage, right? That is kind of like an attack 5, block 5 at the same time. Fist him. And honestly, we're good to knock him down at this point, because we've got the Doom coming in hot. Kind of drew bad cards this turn, though, as is often the case. Okay. And we didn't draw any of our Doom, so we can't full block. But we can hit him with the Bodyguard Unleash duo, followed by the Grave Warden to block basically everything. Take 4, he dies. Worth. Book Repair Knife. Whenever a non-minion enemy dies to Doom, heal 3 HP. That is so up our alley. Doom! Correct. Caca! Alright, have a little bit of that, and you can catch a little bit of this, and then you're gonna get one of these. And then, Scourge, no escape. You get 1 HP left. This will kill back guy because he will take damage from Necromastery and die and heal me. Let me draw a little bit here. You can have that. And then I will full block. Thank you for the HP. Doomsuck. Yep. Hit him with the Doomsuck. A 3rd Grave Warden? Alright, we've got enough of that, I think. Drain Power, I just don't cycle my deck enough. This is like... It's just not... I don't like this card that much. It's like fine. It does good damage. Nothing wrong with that. But like, if you only cycle your deck twice, you're getting like 3 upgraded cards once each, if you choose to play them. Alright, do I have 47 HP should be enough against this guy, yes? Necromastery doesn't really feel like a good upgrade. Maybe it's a Wisp angle. Sir, we need you to ward the graves. Negative Pulse's upgrade is kind of nasty, too. Wisp being retained just... It means I only have to draw it once. The biggest issue that Wisp has is if you draw it on a turn where you don't need it, you essentially wasted a draw, right? Like, it is draw -1. But if you draw it and then you just get to keep it, it's only draw... It's worth exactly what it's worth. Nothing else. This is not a turn to Distilled Chaos, because I'm probably going to draw 3 blocks anyways. So just beat his ass. Alright, now give me random bullshit. Yeah! It's actually pretty good random bullshit. And then, definitely a Grave Warden kind of angle. And then, yeah, doom him. Drew a Beckon. Not very cool. Top decked the Beckon. Soul me. Negative Pulse me. I'm super duper ultra overblocking, but alright. I want to see a like 100 plus Doom in one play. Oh yeah. Alright. Figured the Beckon might come out. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Alright, this is fine. I think I'm actually okay with just taking the damage here to get no escape going. That out of my sight. And go Grave Warden, Bodyguard, even though Grave Warden's wasted, Bodyguard is not. 27, that's a lot. Especially when you count the fact that I drew both of the other Beckons on the same turn. And I drew into Beckon again and again. Cool. And again. Alright, your days are numbered, buddy. You can't stop the fisting that's coming your way. Block! Alright, you donezo. You cooked. You cooked. Boom! Squish. Neurosurge! Neurosurge! Death's door! Ah! It's so free! Wing Flesh Legion. Realistically, I think Flesh is probably the best, because I do play sort of slow with Doom. Pale's Wing is, of course, very good, but I think my deck could use quite a few more good cards still, so I feel like I'm not as likely to sacrifice. I think Flesh is probably fine here. We got lots of money, so I'm going to want to hit one of these 3 shops. All 3 of them are right there. There are no others in the act, so I will definitely be going to one of those. Probably this way, if I had to guess. And then likely like this. Both of these are fine choices. One less elite going one way. So there's a little bit of wiggle room in there. Hey, this is a good turn for Wisp. You still gotta be the one to go, though. Unfortunately, that does not stun this guy. Also, unfortunately, I did not draw anything to use with Death's Door this turn. Which means I will simply have to take it on the chin. Alright, we can't be having any of this now. What's going on in here? Let's do this. We go... No escape. Scourge to make sure they die. Negative Pulse, Grave Warden. I mean, like, honestly, just, like, super ultra overblock it, yeah? Stunned. Still takes some damage, but he's stunned, so I'm okay with that. And I also heal a little bit because he died from Doom. Bodyguard, Unleash, that should kill. And then, I mean, like, it doesn't matter, just give me the HP. Suck! Defy! That's a good one. Oh, Mr. HP Tax is here, is he? Fucker. Necromastery. Scourge me. If I draw into something good, which I didn't, I will use Wisp. Honestly, it might still be worth negative pulsing. Next turn I will have Death's Door, which is sufficient on its own to block for a turn, as I am dooming myself. So I can just bing, 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 37 block. Didn't need any of it. Now, unfortunately, I have this fun thing going on right now where I can't actually kill this fucker. And he has my no escape. Which is great. Love that for me. Maybe I should have just let him kick the... I might actually replay this combat just because he could have kicked Die For You and taken a bunch of damage that way. Unless I have a way to hit him 4 times, but I don't see how that's possible. Right, because he runs before the Doom hits. I did draw a strike, but I have no way to play it. So he's just going to run with it. Whatever. Sucks to suck. Death's Door 2? Easy choice. There was a lethality there, but that's an easy choice. I do want a little more money. What do we got in here? What you got for me? Death's Door number 3? Honestly, they're so fucking good, it might be worth it. White Beast statue goes sick mode, though. Miniature cannon isn't it. You should have retried? Nah. I know it's important, but, like, I'm still trying to play the game normally if I can. Death's Door 3 is honestly kind of tempting. We definitely remove a defend. We have way too many block cards in our deck, but I think I go Death's Door White Beast statue here. And then I start just willy-nilly playing my Too Late for Chosen Cheese. Halfway through Act 2, take half my health remaining, and then go into an elite. No, it's too late. Defy and another negative pulse. Defy and Afterlife also could be good. Not that Afterlife is that good on its own, but it is an exhaust card, which means I don't have to worry about it clogging up my deck in the same way I would a negative pulse. Death opens many doors. Oh, great. This guy's gonna fuck me hard. I'm probably gonna need to drink my Dex pot for this one. Or my liquid bronze. Definitely the liquid bronze, actually. And give me the Dex as well. Neurosurge is a given. Okay, Defy is actually net positive. Now, Scourge into Death's Door should also be net positive. Right? Or at the very least, he's going to do a little more damage, but, like, I'm blocking for more because of these. Like, 59 is a lot of fucking block, right? Yeah, in fact, I actually have free reign to play even this. And then one of these. And then I can fist him for 0. Yeah, being able to freely play Death's Door is definitely going to help. Even though I'm not really doing any fucking damage, and I did just top deck all 3 of them. Net positive block is pretty cool. I actually will take 1 damage to hit him for 5 more with that because of Necromastery. I need to cycle. There we go. Cycle me. Cycle me. Of course, I still don't draw it. Fist him. Yeah, straight up, like, a billion block. Like, I can do this. And it's actually still net positive, right? Especially with that added in. You're hitting for a lot. I mean, I'm not gonna kill him, right? They took my no escape. I can't kill this guy. I've got like 2 turns to figure it out. But he blocks every turn, too, is the other thing. Like, look at this fucker. He's blocking every turn. I get doomed first, so I'm going to die. Can't do anything about it. Can do literally nothing about it. Even with that strength pot, I would have done like an extra 5 damage over the course of the fight. Random bullshit go. Money, extra strike and defend, and a debt. Oh. Give up. If you get a debt from the initial curse, just restart the run. It's not worth. Genuinely, you'll draw it like 8 or 9 times before you get to the first shop to remove it. It's like basically start with no money. I do actually kind of like the ambergris. It's like, it's genuinely worse than getting a normality, because normality early game, at least you can, like, deal with the fact that you probably were only playing 3 or 4 cards anyways on the turn you draw it. Debt is just like you lose. I guess I'll take an early shop going that way. And then hit something here. And then go up that way. Probably. We're on Necrobinder again. Oh hey, I think this is our first time on Undergrowth today. You can pay to remove normality. Debt makes it to where you can't remove it. Yeah, because it keeps sucking your money out. Don't quite have lethal, so I'll just have to take the 3. Get the kill afterwards. Hey look, Scourge again. Surely it'll work this time, because I'm not going to get my shit stolen, right? Chomp, chomp. I'll let you do a little bit of damage so I can kill you. It's worth. Defy is such a snap take every time I see it. It's so good. I do think I want another fight. That being lore accurate and sucking your money. Exactly. Alright, we'll go here. And then I'm currently taking 0s, so I guess I'll swing front. Bodyguard, strike, defend. Punch him several times. Consecutive normal punches. Okay. Well, I was gonna emote on him, but I drew the attack, so I guess I'll do that. Sure. Afterlife me. So I've suddenly decided that I want to do a lot of combats because I want to get rid of the guilty as fast as possible. Not exactly the best turn for a Defy, eh? That was a bottom deck, wasn't it? Totally was. $24. Jesus Christ, chill out, brother. 24 is a bit much on that turn, don't you think? Just do this until he I lose the vuln. And I can start beating him to death properly. Alright, well, I'm full blocking you, so perish. A fear to go with it, eh? No, Grave Blast me. Alright, as expected, I'm probably not going to see a whole lot that I want in this shop. And indeed I do not. It might genuinely just be a removal of probably a defend. The guilty will be gone in one fight. Let me rest up here. We gotta get through this fight against Berdanis. Let's go with the fish oil at least, and then we're gonna do a little bodyguard, grave blast, bodyguard action. Then we hit him with the afterlife, and then the strike unleash. Then we hit him with the defy into the scourge, into the defy part 2, electric boogaloo. And then hit him with the double strikes into the extra turn. Fist him one more time for good measure, just to let him know who's boss. And with one more defy. And we'll just take the 10 there. Guilty's gone. Got the happy flower, that's pretty nice. Shroud's pretty cool, we do like a little shrouding. Shroud got buffed to 3 block, 4 block instead of 2 block, 3 block, which I think is pretty good. Do I think it's the best when I only have one Doom card? No. We'll make it work. Yeah, definitely remove the damage from the equation. It's like decent. Yeah, the fact that it got buffed is the reason I'm taking it. It's a core piece for a Doom build. Okay. Defend, Grave Blast, that's now lethal. Defend. Strike the Twig Slime since he's a little less tanky and he's not attacking next turn. I wish there were some more Doom-related powers. Yeah, like, Countdown's not exactly awesome. We get it, I'm slime. Jeez. My deck like half slimes now? No, I just top decked all of them. That tracks. Just shy of being able to kill there. Very nice. Alright, we're gonna Doom back, because that's actually lethal. We drew 4 more slimed. Okay, okay. Just throw some more in there. Yeah, just throw some more on top. What's one more, right? Deathbringer. That's big. That's big. Like playing Soul's Dooms or something to trigger Doom more. Yeah, true. We already have playing Souls gives summon, so I can see why that's not just like a different flavor of the same thing. Yeah, I'm still gonna take the sword here. I don't think I'm gonna take this elite, though. I think I'm gonna go this way. I do think that I like... there's a couple of cards I like here. Probably Scourge Plus still is my favorite of them, though. Grave Blast being non-exhaust is also nice. Shroud I'll need eventually. Every time Asti dies, it applies Doom. That could work, possibly. Yeah, because there's not very many synergies with Asti dies cards. There's, like, Melancholy, but that's about it. And there's the one that, like, intentionally kills him. Which recently got buffed, for what it's worth. I like getting Spoils Map this late into the act. Hello, Creepo. Hold these. I'm blinded by the lights. Shroud goes up now. We Scourge for the block. We Defy for the block. I accept the Dazed. We Deathbringer. This guy will not be back next turn. In fact, depending on how I do this. No, there's no way to get it done this turn. Okay. But I can put you on Death's Door, basically. At least there's no way to do it this turn that doesn't involve me taking damage. Bone Splinters and Necromastery would be a good combo then. Necromastery is interesting because, like, Necromastery doesn't technically scale on Asti dying, right? Like, it's whenever Asti takes damage, but that requires that you actually summon to make Asti stronger so that they can take more damage. Otherwise, it's not, like, actually... Like if you never do anything with summoning. And also, does killing Asti actually do that much damage to Asti? Like does Bone Splinters, when you kill Asti and you have Necromastery, does that actually do the damage with Necromastery to the enemies? Or is it just like, he died, right? Like, it's not like deal as much damage as he has HP, right? Or does it work that way? I don't know. I've never used the two cards together. I think I've only ever had one or the other. Hello. Okay, not my favorite first turn, but at least I'm getting some good stuff up, I suppose. Your journey ends here. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. Putrefy looks pretty good here. I'd say that was a good turn. Would be cool to test. True. If we get the option. We're definitely Grave Blasting back in Unleash here. And we're just gonna lay into his ass. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Alright, so I just need to hit him with something. That'll do. I'll take the 14 if it means you die. Anchor is great. Deathbringer 2. I don't know if I need a second one of those. Like, it is more Doom. It's kind of a pain in the ass to play, though. I guess it's fine to take a second one of these. I do need more Doom. Especially against the Kin coming up here. The Kin is a really big fight to have AoE for. I think I could probably get away with a Smith against these guys too, right? Let's go with the Shroud Smith. Right, like, there's no way that's not a sick play. And you can hold that, and you can hold that. You know? Shroud. Deathbringer. I take 0 damage. I mean, realistically, I probably should just drink this as well, yeah? I should just start hitting the back guy. Cool. This is a fine turn. Hit me with the Afterlife, hit me with the Scourge. Hit me with the Bodyguard. And Unleash on the back. And then I should draw into one of my things here. Indeed. Block, block, block. That's already full blocking. I mean, not quite, but like close enough. Definitely defy back for an extra turn and keep it alive. Now I'm full blocking. You two both die. Now it's just you and me, buddy. What are we doing here? Cool. Yeah, I think we were just fine against this guy. Just fine. Da-da-da-da. Deathbringer 2 Doom Boogaloo. You're offering me Necromastery again, eh? I'm not really doing that this time, though. Transfigure, I suppose, is fine. Transfigure really opens up avenues. You know what I mean? Problem is playing it, and then actually playing the card that you transfigure. That's the hard part, is expansive. You end your turn with unspent energy, gain additional 2 energy. Okay. Remove 5 cards, add them back, upgraded. I don't have so much upgrade debt that I care about that, I don't think. I think it's just tears, and then I just need to remember to use them. Okay, so we got this, and then immediately after that we have a shop. I don't know how I feel about hitting a shop before. Like, I guess I could. I just don't want it to be like, you know, the good stuff I can't afford for some reason. Because shops do come from a pool. But then again, what if it's the other one? Maybe the second shop is the good one. Alright, give me the Deathbringer Defy angle, I suppose. Alright, hit him with another Deathbringer. Just fuck that guy. And then we end our turn with our energy. And we draw nothing at all. So we take damage. Because of course we do. Okay, we could just transfigure a strike and then Grave Blast, and that's enough. Doink, doink, doink! And I'll doink him with the fetch. Hit him with the Scourge. Alright, and then we can pass to next turn. Get our extra energy here. And you are dead. Yeah, dig underground. You're never coming back up, buddy. Blight Strike. Doom is Doom. It's not exactly a great Doom card, but it's Doom. Doom is Doom. Give me... What 0 costs does... I mean, fetch, of course. There's always Neurosurge. I feel like a lot of the 0 costs that Necro Binder has are pretty decent. The powers really depends, right? Could be completely worthless. Give me the 0 cost. Right hand hand. Yeah, it's fine. Actually really like Blight Strike. Blight Strike can be good. There's worlds. Yeah, Wisp, of course. Right hand hand I wasn't expecting. Nah, just give me the money, bro. I don't need that key right now. I'm not trying to fight you for that. Now I have even more reason to go to this shop. Always upgraded frozen eggs. Now. Lantern. Huge. Very much like a lantern. I could actually... Because I got lantern, this is kind of viable. It would essentially be my first turn I start with 2 energy. And then on all other turns I would have 4 or 5 if I didn't, or 6 if I didn't spend it all the previous turn. That's a lot of energy. That's a lot of energy. Flip side, friendship. True, if you can draw into the friendship is going to pop off. Although I would say friendship is a negative with Blight Strike. Helps Tears too. Yeah. I also do think that Festive Popper is a lot better in solo play. Festive Popper can really clean up hallway fights for you. Production's like marginally better Wisp that you can't, that is always draw negative unless you can use it that same turn. I don't know that production is the answer here. If I was going a soul build, I'd pick up Gold Axe without thinking too hard. I do think Death's Door is always a choice. It's a matter of which of these I like most. Bread. Bread. I never get to take bread, and that might be for good reason, because it might suck. We do have Anchor. I will say that. So, like, we have a lot of ways to mitigate the damage we would take from having bread. I'm gonna be a little silly, and I'm gonna take it. It might be a mistake. Okay. I fist him. Do I just play, like, just a strike and call it a day here? Just, there, have that. Take my 6, start turn with 7 energy, because I have Happy Flower as well. What I definitely know is happening is this duo. Right hand him. There's something I kind of want to Grave Blast back. I kind of want to Grave Blast back the Transfigure, but I don't think I want to that badly. Hit him with the second one of those. Grave Blast back the right hand, or just strike? I guess Grave Blasting back right hand is slightly more damage. Shroud is pretty easy for me to justify taking. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of block to be had here. So I'm just gonna hit him. Because, like, these are actually negative block. Okay. Pretty sure we're Bodyguard, Unleashing, and doing that. And then you can have this. Take my 4. Okay, this is a pretty easy turn for me to... This is gain 6 Tainted, but gain 18 block. Let's go bump that up to 24. Please die, you stupid fuck. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Alright, you can have this to start. Like, if I'm willing to take the 18 Tainted this turn, I could probably kill him with the double Scourge, right? 32 takes us up to 106 plus the strike. Or I could just Scourge and hope to top deck Deathbringer, and that would also do it. Huge. Love that for me. And Defend is technically positive, so I'll play him and full block. And die! Begone, thought. I hate you. Uh, uh, Doom. Defy 2? No. I've got enough weak at this point. Like, fetch. I already have a fetch, right? Yeah, no. Those are skip. We rest, we get maximum HP, more or less, because of Regal Pillow. Get rid of that bad thing. Take a Venerable Tea Set, which is going... It completely offsets the bread now, too. Right? Like, we actually just start with normal energy after we rest. Do I want to dupe anything? I could always dupe a Transfigure. I think Intimidating Helmet actually has some valuable energy here. Or valuable use here. I don't know why I said energy. I don't have a ton of them, but Deathbringer alone is almost worth it. Chris. What is that emote? Ectopla 167. Debilitate's gotta be in here. It's definitely coming along for the ride. I don't know if there's anything worth Dolly's mirroring besides, like, a Transfigure. Transfigure. Like, we have so much energy, there is something to be said for, like, Transfigure, and then Transfigure Deathbringer with Transfigure, and also Transfigure the other Transfigure. Like, you know? But at the same time, I'd be doing it to an unupgraded Transfigure. Intimidating Helmet works really well with that idea, though, because I'm increasing the cost of things. The first attacker skill you play each turn is placed on top of your draw pile. Is there anything that, like, putting it on top of my draw pile every single fucking turn would just pop off? Like Death's Door? But it's only the first one, so I can't actually do that with Death's Door unless I specifically get something that gives Doom every turn. What if you transfigure, and it becomes Transfigure? Well, transfiguring Transfigure would make it Transfigure but replay 1, so it just becomes Transfigure? Nothing is, like, upgraded. I just really don't think Dolly's Mirror is the call here. I feel like it's more likely to be, like, a remove a strike. I think I just remove a strike. And we got our potions. We'll save a little bit of money. What do you got for me? Decimilla. Well, good news. I am pretty well equipped to deal with a Decimillipede. Let me see what a colorless has for me. Well, that's pretty easy choice. Now, I could Death's Door. I would still have 4 energy next turn because of Happy Flower. Or I could not Death's Door, and next turn I would have 6 energy. 7 energy. 6 or 7 energy. The candy is potential. Yeah, but yeah. Debilitate, but there is nothing to debilitate. This is pretty dead hand. I don't like this hand at all, considering basically anything else in this entire deck would have been better. Thankfully, I do get to block a fair amount. Go here, here, hold the last energy. We're only taking a wee bit. Go Shroud, we right hand, always. Then we Deathbringer. And we right hand, and then we Deathbringer. And we right hand, and we full blocked. And there's nothing they can do to stop us. They all die. Got him! Ooh, more block! I don't know if my song played. Which song? The one from a while back? I did hear. I do remember it. Shroud. No, none of these. None of these. The Snoop Dogg one. Yeah, it played. It was a little quiet, so I had to turn it up. But it played. Played way back when you first requested it. So, do I go campfire, fight, fight, campfire, or do I just go 2 question marks? That's probably a fight. One of those is probably a fight. Just take me here. And smith me on that transfigure. I think we have enough energy that transfigure is pretty playable for us. You're dumbass. Okay. Honestly, this is the turn that I want Blessing of the Forge. You cannot have that, sir. Give that back immediately. Transfigure. Debilitate. I will be asking that you return that to me. Thank you for your attention to this matter, sir. 1 Deathbringer, please. What type of music do you like to listen to? I'm pretty open to a lot of stuff. I mean, if you ask me, like, my top 3, it's probably rock, electronic, and hip-hop, probably, if I had to guess. B-Man. You have been death-brung. That is all. Proceed. Alright, I will transfigure my Defy. And then I will Blight Strike you, and that's all. Because I'm already full blocking. Scourge. And then Grave Blast me back the Transfigure, which I will play on Deathbringer. And then I will Shroud and Bodyguard and Death's Door, which is, like, it's unfortunate, we'll take a little damage, but not much. Literally, like, 7. It's fine, I think. Alright, this is the turn we go in. Deathbringer, Deathbringer, right hand, Deathbringer, right hand, and he's dead. You can even have one of those. There you go. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, buddy. Warpaint. Deathbringer upgrade. You know evil laugh I see. Undeath. Undeath is a rare option. More block as time goes on. I could also add Transfigure to it to make it a 1 cost that just adds just like billions of itself. Just like block, 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 block. And if I play, hold on, add a copy of this card to your discard pile. So if I put replay 1 on Undeath, it becomes a 1 cost that actually does play twice, and the copies also played. So it, like, scales out of control immediately, where instead of getting 1 extra copy, you're getting 2 extra copies, and all of the extra copies also give you 2 extra copies. It's, like, very quickly becomes way too much block. I think I'm more inclined to go. Might actually be bad, yeah, like, I think I'm much more inclined to just take an Enfeebling Touch and burn it if I don't need it. I think this is an enemy that I'm going to want to heal against. Alright, you're gonna catch the Powdered Demise. You're gonna catch my fist. I'm gonna scourge you. We're going to... What are we gonna transfigure? We're gonna transfigure... Unleash. And then... hit him with that. What did I just hear? This feels like a Pikmin beat. Yeah, you're not wrong. Debilitate, Deathbringer. Right hand, Death's Door for a billion block. Afterlife, hold the last energy. Take 0. Shroud. Flight Strike. Defend, strike. Be sad that I didn't draw any more. Take a bunch of damage. I'm sorry, is it sampling that fucking cat spinning meme there? Yeah, that. Oh, yeah, that one. Alright. What if you could get 2 right-hand okay, follow me on this. 2 right-hand hands, both of them have replay 2 from Transfigure. You fist them, and then it draws you the other fisting. Thoughts? Transfigure Enfeebling Touch. And you no longer have strength. Then you fist him again. And then you hit him with the Grave Blast, I guess? We pull back the Transfigure. And then we do nothing with it, because I kind of want to play the strike, I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Transfigure that. We're fisting the boss, yes. It's part of the process. Trust the process. Yeah, we'll let that go. We debilitate. We unleash again. We punch him one more time for the road. Just to let him know what's up. I see I'm more interested in the game now. Curious, you have my attention. We're just weakening him for days. Just days of weakened. You know what? I think I'm good with 1 less energy per turn. Thanks for asking. Right, you can have that, and then that. And then you can have one of these. And then you can have... what can you have? You can have... I'll be real, I'm just gonna block. And then I'll transfigure this Unleash to have replay 2. And, oh boy, when I draw that card, ooh, you're gonna be sorry. Right, let's go ahead and debilitate you right away. I'm just playing my whole hand at this point. Yeah, do your damage, you're dead. I go make food, have fun, DJ. Okay, bye! My jorts, you spooky bitch. Okay, we do not need more energy. It does not need to happen. I'm not taking Demence. Demesne. Devour Life isn't, like, useful. So not that. I mean, like, I guess I could take it. Did he Mence? I don't know, did he? You know, honestly, wait, hold on. This could actually still be an okay card to take. Alright, Nonu. What do you got for me, Nonu? Billions of dollars. The 5th card is free. Or start combat with 20 block. Your block is not removed at the start of your 2nd turn. I don't know how strong that block is yet. I've never taken the block version of it. Yippee! You just like tons of dollary dues. It's not like the worst. Like, I could totally see hitting a double shop path going like this, right? Hitting the 1 elite here to get the sword up. Hitting 2 shops, having $1 billion. That being said, 5th card from your hand each turn being free is pretty cool, especially when your shit's so expensive, right? You transfigure stuff, but you don't care that it's expensive because the 5th card's going to be free, right? There's a world where this is like 3 energy every turn. The block item also has synergy. It has synergy with Anchor. It has synergy with my first turn being weaker. Yeah. It has synergy with things like Cloak Clasp as well, of course. It's essentially a blur, right? You start with a blur. But these are all excellent choices. I don't think there's necessarily a wrong answer here. Let's ask the question, what does my deck need? Against Aeon Glass and Test Subject. I think against Test Subject, I need some kind of early burst because I play a lot of skills, and that first and 2nd phase are going to kick my ass. Aeon Glass, I think I'm kind of okay against, I'm not going to lie. I think I'm probably fine against Aeon Glass. You know what? I'm going to have some fun with it. Give me the money. It's not like we haven't already A10'd everyone. It's fine. I don't like this with this opening hand. Just have some fun with it. It's easy. Lose a little bit of HP, because there's nothing we can do about it. Shroud, Scourge for sure. Then we Deathbringer. Easy. And then we hit him with a little bit of fetch. We hit him with the right-hand hand. We lament the fact that we can't really do anything about the fact we're about to get blasted because, once again, we did not draw any of our debuffs on this turn. So we're just gonna block as much as we can. God bless the king. You're dead. You're dead. We can move on with our lives now, right? Not a good first combat at all. Took a lot of damage there. Give skill potion for random relic. 100 gold. Yeah, you can have my anchor over my dead body, so you can have some money, I guess. I need my potions as well. Ooh. I don't think I'm taking too many more card rewards. That's not it. The debuff doubling is possibly quite good. Bone Shard's probably not. Bola's probably not. I think it's just Strawberry Unsettling Lamp and move on, since there's a 2nd shop coming here. And, like, probably a potion as well, or 2. Right. You know, it would be really fun, a mod adding a card that allows you to summon one of the last enemies you doom killed. That could be like a whole character, probably. Because you know how in lore there's, like, the other person that the Necrobinder was with, maybe they are also, maybe they're corrupted a different way. They don't have Doom, they have something else. Yeah. I hate that event. We'll be fine now. Theoretically. Yeah, you guys can go ahead and get doomed. That's okay. 0. Let's go ahead and fetch. This is what I was looking for. Exactly what I was looking for, actually. We don't need to worry about anything else, because that is the fight. Doom and Darkness, yeah, something like that. I wasn't really looking for another fight, but alright, buddy. Step up. Oops, where'd your damage go? Weak. Take one of these. How much does that do? 8? Totally fine with that. Hit me with it. Do a little of this. Get that. Love the Enfeebling Touch redraw. Get doomed. Take another one of these. Get doomed again. Debilitate. This'll deal damage that I don't really want to take, so just die. Do I do enough, like, direct damage to be able to value a fear? Like, I guess? What you got for me? Pants? I love pants, dude. Pants are my favorite thing to wear. Hello, Larry, Moe, and Curly. Alright, let's go ahead and get to work on the guy we know we're swinging at here. Give me the skill pot. Oblivion, Sacrifice, and Melancholy. Sure. Oblivion me. I'll draw it back in due time. And I'm full blocking, so that's fine. I like that it actually doubled the Oblivion there, because it was the first thing I played. Yep, that's enough block. I would really like to draw some of my fucking Deathbringers, though. Considering I'm taking like 80 damage this turn. Holy shit. 28, 48. I guess I could Transfigure Unleash, and that would do 56, and that would be lethal on that guy at least. If I take my Strength Potion, it actually becomes lethal, and I'm blocking for the correct amount at that point. I mean, I'm not actually, like, blocking for the correct amount, but it's like... There we go. You know, now I'm blocking for an amount that I'm okay with. Deathbringer. Right hand, hand. Deathbringer. Right hand, hand. Blight Strike. Cool. Feels better. And he's gonna do the big hit. Assuming I let him, of course. That's not quite lethal. Might as well swing at the front guy then, right? Not hashtag not dying a terrible death. Hashtag living. Hold that. Hold that. Hold this, because it actually blocks for me. I'm actually holding that because it's actually a block. It full blocks if I don't play that card. Strike dummy? That's not bad. Eradicate's actually kind of a little bit goated. We could definitely get by on that. Alright, smithing. I'm kind of feeling a little bit of fear upgrade for the extra vuln, or debilitate for the extra turn of debilitate. Start with the vuln, because it feels like the vuln's a little hard to get off otherwise. Tent. I get one use of tent. This is essentially I'm allowed to both rest and smith. This is you may upgrade a card. That's what miniature tent reads. Fruit juice is a no-brainer. I feel like Horn Cleat and Oddly Smooth Stone are also kind of no-brainers. And then we probably just take a Clarity Extract. Like, Gold Axe, I'm not drawn through fast enough. I just don't play enough cards, right? I play a lot of really expensive cards. If I had Souls, Gold Axe would be pretty good. But I think that I play, like, 5 or 6 cards a turn on a 10-turn fight. When I draw Gold Axe, it'll deal 60. That'll be pretty good, but it's not, like, that good. Yeah, but, like, I don't cycle the same way. Like, the damage it ends up adding up to just isn't, like, that insane. It's not worth more to me than Oddly Smooth Stone, which is about how much it cost. Enchanted Attack with Corrupted. Transfiguring... I mean, Eradicate. Transfigure, Eradicate. Ooh. Yeah, okay. We're enchanting Eradicate with Corrupted. Corrupt, Eradicate, Transfigure, Eradicate. Yeah. Is pretty good. You know, I didn't actually need to rest there. Hold on. Am I allowed to... Can we redo that? Or is that, like, that's done? Cool. I have pants. I have pants. Add it up, man. Hello, hello. Shroud, Defy, Enfeebling, Bodyguard. That'll do. It's turn 1. There's my Eradicate. Alright, there's that. We can now Blight Strike to remove that. We can now Debilitate properly. Demence. Right hand. Scourge. And then probably hold there. Take that little bit. Full block here. Transfigure is always going to go on Eradicate. Right? Deal 24 damage X times. So this is currently 24 times 6 twice, right? We get Fear up. And then we do this, and it's just... Seems pretty good to me. Like... Seems like a pretty good trade. Oh, I take 2 and you take 500? That's like, yeah, I'll do that. Get the fuck out of my sight. Go next. We have pants, full heal. Okay. Do I want the Deathbringer now or the Debilitate now? I think I just want the Debilitate. Enfeeble this man? Nah. He'll just do more damage the following turn. We did not draw or Eradicate with our Transfigure here. Unless... No, we did not draw or Eradicate with our Transfigure here. Let's go ahead and full block big time here. And... let's get a little fancy with it, yeah? So I could Eradicate him right now, just get off. 7 out of 6 energy this turn seems pretty good. I'm trying to decide how I want to go about this. Like, I could do this turn. I could do this next turn if I can get the block. I have, like, a Fortifier Potion. I feel like what I definitely want to do... I want to fetch. Okay, that's a good card to draw. I think I want to Grave Blast back now, my Transfigure. So that I can get it on Eradicate now. That's an easy play. These aren't quite lethal. But I could always draw and see if I draw my Unleash. Did not. Okay. Go ahead and summon, and then we'll Eradicate for... Cool. That's fine. Right as we're cycling. Go ahead and Shroud me, for sure. Fetch. Right hand. Scourge me. Awesome. Love that. Transfigure the Eradicate. So this now hits for 72 times 3 is lethal. But I could also just wait till next turn so that I have... Like, I want to wait until just before I shuffle my deck so that I can top deck it again, right? Like, that's the plan. We can hit him with the Vuln now. This is a retain card, so I don't need to worry about that, right? So we drew down to 1 card left in the deck. There's not really anything here besides Bodyguard that needs to be played for, like, a future turn. So let's just... Right. And Eradicate also counters this bullshit. A little bit of order there, but it's only 1 damage at the end of the day. That guy is 1,000,000% dead in a turn. Alright, buddy. Oh, you even gave me the Fear and the Debilitate? Alright. So this currently hits for 48 times 6. 4 times. That's like 288 times 4? It's over 1,000 damage. Jesus. Good night. You didn't even survive the first one, buddy. What gives? Weak. Pathetic. You only need 2 cards to win, apparently. All that Doom stuff we were doing for the whole act. We were like, oh, we'll do this Doom and that Doom, and let's take a Shroud early. And then none of it fucking mattered, because we got Eradicate, and then we made it do more damage, and that was all we needed. And it was done. We didn't even need the Corrupted, either. Like, I probably hurt myself more than I needed to. That was not fair. Good night. I think that the energy relics obviously helped with that too, but like Pale's Tears, Lantern Bread, Venerable Tea Set, all just like excellently work with what we were doing. We need energy, we want to play expensive cards, so we get the Intimidating Helmet, and it's just like everything's just the relics just kind of clicked that run. Now, of course, I guess part of that can be attributed to us having so much money that we had some choice in what we pick, but it's not like we just top decked those out of chests. Energy set, especially on, I think it's especially so on Necrobinder, who can really make shit expensive. Like they have, I didn't even take Borrowed Time, right? But Borrowed Time is an excellent card for that kind of deck as well, because all of you get down to one energy, you borrowed time, and then all of your next three cards are 2 cost or more and are triggering Intimidating Helmet, and it's like a 12 block card on top of allowing you to play 3 more 1 costs. And if you're playing it with right hand, you can sneak one of those in there too, just a little, you know what I mean? Energy's very good on Necrobinder, I think probably the most. I mean, obviously you can do a lot with energy on Defect as well, but it's kind of a different thing. It's not like the synergies aren't like I can play more expensive cards and that synergizes with my deck like Necrobinder is. Energy for Defect is like I play all my cards, right? Or I play X cost at X equals 80 or some bullshit like that. That's how Defect works with energy. Silent works with energy by simply not having cards that cost any. It's just like he just plays them all because they're all free. Um, Ironclad, Ironclad, I don't know. He just like exhausts all his cards, and he's like, I only need 3 energy because I only play these 3 cards every turn. And Regent says I use stars instead. I don't. What is energy? Yeah, Necro has souls, but souls are interesting. They're not their own archetype, but they almost are. They're like a supporting archetype, you know what I mean? Which I think is good. You can fit souls into more than one thing, which I think is a good place for them to be. True, you can also do the big sword combo angle. I only play 1 card. My card is sword. All right. How many people we got in here? 6, 7 people. Holy, lots of people streaming right now. Lots of people streaming right now. Who we want to raid today? We feeling a little Golgi? We feeling a little Golgi action? She played Pal World. I'm gonna raid Golgi. Gotta go see if she's got her rundown on Project Zomboid yet. She'll be joining us for the first time. You need to streak. Okay. 4 people over to Golgi's chat. Thank you guys. If you're not joining in the raid, thank you still for stopping by. I will see you guys next time tomorrow. Peace.